Soldiers Angels provides aid and comfort to our men and women in the military, our wounded heroes, and veterans of all generations. Our organization is very focused on supporting those that are deployed to make sure that they have the comforts at home during deployments. For veterans particularly, we're focused on low-income veterans and serving just basic human needs for veterans. But our goal is really to help step in where the government agencies aren't able to provide support.
I was injured in 2006, December 1st, 2006. I was in a boiler explosion on board the USS Frank Cable. I suffered steam burns over 56% of my body, and during my recovery process there is when I first met Soldiers Angels. And when I first met Soldiers Angels, there was a lady that came in there with a bunch of blankets, and she was putting blankets over the wheelchairs of the injured service members. So that's when I got my first Soldiers Angels blanket. It really gives you hope when you have a stranger come in and give you like a random act of kindness. So you're feeling all depressed and kind of a self-loathing and extreme pain, and then somebody comes in and gives you this gesture from out of the blue, right? And it changes the emotions inside you, and that's huge for somebody that's recovering from something that's as painful as a burn injury or an explosion, IED explosion.
I was introduced to Soldiers Angels right when my unit and I got our feet on the ground into CRIT. The unit that we were replacing, some of the soldiers from that unit had already been receiving care packages and letters and cards from Soldiers Angels. It meant a lot to me to receive the correspondence, the letters, the care packages, and the cards through Soldiers Angels when I was deployed. As soon as I got those boxes and those packages and I would open them up, you just never knew what was in them. So it was always just a big surprise. And it was just always nice to see what everyone was saying, all the wonderful words of support and encouragement. It just made my day. It always made my day. And so because of that, I kept all those letters and those cards, and I made my scrapbook. And so from time to time, I would go and refer to it as a reminder of how America supports our military.
Soldiers Angels is really proud of our ratings. We are rated highest with great nonprofits for the last 3 years in a row. We also are GuideStar Platinum level, which is the highest you can receive. And we are also Charity Navigator 4-star rated, which is also the highest that you can receive. One of the reasons that our efficiency rating is so high is because of the wonderful work of our volunteers. You know, we're able to spend a lot of money on programs and services because of all the amazing work that our volunteers do out there every day. Soldiers Angels also has a great adoptive family program for the holidays. That's one of my favorites just because, you know, it's really hard for people to not be able to give to their children at Christmas and the holidays in general. And so to be able to give them a gift card to get a meal and then a present for each child really makes a difference for those families because a lot of them are really stressed about how they're going to be able to do that for their children.
The support I use from Soldiers Angels stretches my food budget a little bit more. Soldiers Angels does a nice food drive once a month. A lot of veterans that I know personally or that I've heard of kind of get brushed under the carpet. Soldiers Angels are there to help not only the deployed brothers and sisters, but they're also here to help those of us who are back at home and we've already done our service.
Being in that environment, far away from home, in a combat zone, there are times when we feel lonely being away from family and friends. So to have that extra support from Soldiers Angels, to know that America is right there with us. It's like America was serving right along beside us.